Hi Grace, Pastor Mark here to talk about Share Grace 2015. Last week we took a look back at our 2014 campaign and saw what we were able to accomplish together. It was an all hands in the middle kind of event where we had 215 households participate. For many people it was their first gift to Grace. With all of us investing, we saw over $100,000 come in to accomplish all of the projects that we highlighted. Today I want to show you the projects we have in mind for this year, for Share Grace 2015. These projects come out of our desire to create pivotal moments, opportunities for people to take steps. And one of the things we focus on at Grace is creating those environments that help people respond to the prompting of God in their lives. We can't take steps for people, but we can set the stage and encourage people to respond to a God who is actively pursuing them. So let's take a look at the Share Grace 2015 projects. Sometimes if you live with something long enough, you start to lose perspective. Some of us have been living with these chairs so long that we've become desensitized to the fact that they're old, uncomfortable, many of them are broken and stained. One of the most pivotal of moments is when someone visits our church for the first time. Honestly, do we want an old, uncomfortable, broken down and stained chair to be their first impression that they have of Grace? Can they really listen to the Holy Spirit if they're thinking about their ailing back? We plan to replace half of the chairs in the worship center at a significant cost through Share Grace 2015. We'll look to next year to try to replace the other half. We need a new website. We all know this is one of the first ways we encounter the community. It's the first pivotal moment people have with Grace. The problem with our website is pretty simple. We built it 5 years ago and the internet changes so fast that in that time, most people have gone from engaging the internet on a computer to now using mostly mobile devices. Over 60% of web traffic is mobile, and our website is not optimized for mobile. Even Google has begun to filter out our website from searches because our website doesn't play nicely with mobile browsers. We also want to update the look. We want to add some new functionality, things like making it easier to give, easier to sign up and pay for things, easier to connect with the relevant information most people are looking for. This is a no-brainer, and it will take some investment to make it happen this year through Share Grace 2015. Unless you have a tween or teen, you probably haven't been down in this hallway. This is our student space where our 5th and 6th grade Edge ministry and our junior and senior high students meet on a weekly basis. One of the ways we want to create a pivotal moment here is in the way we greet new families and welcome our students when they come to events. We want to create a welcome center right here that would be a place to both check in all of our students and provide an amazing experience for our new families. Imagine a family showing up and being warmly greeted, walk through the registration process easily and efficiently. It's a pivotal moment for any student, and we want to wow them with an amazing experience. We've also got some work to do in our Edge space. We want to spend some money in here updating this room for our 5th and 6th graders. And we've got one of the most compelling 5th and 6th grade ministries around. It's a transitional time. It's a pivotal time where children grow into teens. It's a time where we talk about really pivotal decisions like accepting Jesus and baptism, and we work on helping Edge students develop their own Christian worldview. We take seriously the development of our children into teenagers, and we want to give them a space that sends a message to them that they matter to our church and that we've designed this area with them in mind. So those are the projects we want to invest in here at Grace to create more pivotal moments for people here. But we also want to create pivotal moments around the world. And part of Share Grace will be invested in increasing support for some of our global partners who are making a difference throughout the world. Places like India and Mexico, and even on the college campuses here in the United States. Share Grace will have a global impact. On top of working with our global partners, we also want to bring Feed My Starving Children back to Grace on March 4th and 5th and pack another 30,000 meals for starving children. Again, extending the reach of Share Grace. So that's what we're hoping to accomplish during Share Grace this year. New chairs in half of our worship center, a new mobile optimized fancy website, a new check-in system in our student ministries area, a fresh 5th and 6th grade space, an increased investment in some of our key global partners, and of course, coming together as a church and community to feed 30,000 starving children. Now this is a big vision. It's going to take a big investment. Our hope is that everyone at Grace would participate in some way to make this happen. Look, this is a super generous church, and it's a church that has consistently risen to the occasion to make a difference. It doesn't matter if you're new to Grace or if you've been here a long time. Doesn't matter if you have a lot to give or just a little, it's going to take all of us to make this vision a reality. And we hope that wherever you're at, that you'll decide to join us. Remember, we can do together what we can't possibly do alone.